Good morning, everyone. This is Suzanne Knabel-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. Police science snippets are basically 3 bits of research findings that I've extracted from lots of journal articles that are getting published all the time. And I believe that there is some value in them for you. So Police Science Doctor's mission is to connect the research that is coming out, that is being done by criminologists, forensic psychologists, investigative psychologists, and bring them to the practitioner, such as yourselves, because nobody else is really doing that very well. There's not a good connection between research and practice when it comes to law enforcement. This week, I'm broadcasting from Poland. I'll be in my usual surroundings soon. So hopefully I've got something of interest to you guys for today. And the first snippet is about revenge porn. Whilst the non-consensual dissemination of sexual images is relatively common among adolescents, which is worrying and sad, it is even more likely to take place in LGBT plus relationships. It is also positively associated with depression. So that's the new bit that I didn't know about, that actually it's even more, so it's very common anyway, but it's even more common in gay bisexual relationships. And obviously it's linked to depression. The second snippet for today is about transcendental meditation for survivors of domestic abuse. This research found that transcendental meditation was shown to be significantly more effective than support at improving the quality of life, the severity scores for depression, and the anxiety and stress of DA survivors over 16 weeks. Quite interestingly and paradoxically, I did transcendental meditation. Ironically enough, I did it in the hope that it would alleviate the anger issues that my husband at the time had. So I received emotional abuse from him, which is why we're divorced. It didn't really do anything for him, but that was because he didn't want to change. And as my psychotherapist friend always tells me, you can't change people; they can only change themselves if they want to. So meditation is definitely something that helps with many things. What I've always wanted to see, though, is, transcendental meditation, other meditations always say that this works better than nothing. But I'd quite like to see a comparison between transcendental meditation and other kinds of meditation. How do they compare? I understand that TM works better than just giving support, but does it work better than other meditation types? I don't know. But this is definitely something good, something that can be offered, something that probably should be offered to survivors of DA. And the last snippet for today is about defiance and procedural justice. Racial and ethnic minority groups are more likely to experience problematic relationships with the police. Procedural injustice from police can create identity threats, thus explaining why some ethnic minority individuals choose to defy the police. Alternatively, procedural justice may reduce identity threats and defiance. So this is quite interesting. So it may be caused by perceived or actual or vicarious procedural injustice in the police, that some groups maybe want to feel like they want to defy the police. And this defiance in the police may then strengthen the perceived negative aspects of certain demographics, perhaps, in the police. And I think in such a situation where you've got a catch-22, every side, both sides actually need to, sort of roll up their sleeves and do something to improve the situation. You can't just wait for the police to adjust their behavior. You can't just wait for these demographic groups to adjust their behavior. I think both sides need to just get up and make some changes. And I think especially, I always find it good when people defy stereotypes. If there's a negative stereotype for whatever group you belong to, go against it. Prove people wrong, rather than think, this is how people see me. And whether you're in the police and people might think that you're biased or you're racist or whatever you are, prove them wrong. Whether you're, a young Black teenager and you're wearing a hoodie and really low-hanging jogging bottoms, be the best, most friendly, polite teenager that you can possibly be. Just prove people wrong, whatever your status is. Go against negative stereotypes. Build positive experiences with whomever you interact with. If everybody did that, the world would be a much better place. And I know this is a little bit simplistic, but it's not impossible. So I hope that there was something in these snippets for you today. There's different 3 snippets every week. Also, you can join the free Police Science Doctor email list, and then you get these emails to you, 3 of them every week with a link to the actual research. You also get access to all the previous Police Science snippets. There's 125 of them. Excuse me, you can get all the PDFs and download them and build yourself a little library. So again, until next week, and I wish you a great time until then, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.